we are doing a thing today that I don't usually do.
Licensed retailer for Sergey Moss. And then I also need to prep for our Valentine's Day launch coming soon. Like actually helps the TikTok algorithm for some reason.
What advice do you have to somebody that wants to start a small business today?
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. We're doing something a little different today. I feel like a lot of you have been asking for this video or wanting to see kind of like what life is like as a small business owner. So that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna take you through either today or like a few days or maybe a week. I don't really know. Whatever works with our schedule here of being a business owner and like what I do and how our businesses run, and just kind of gonna give you some insight into it. I am in my small business room right now and it's Saturday. So if you guys don't know, I have a normal like 9-to-5 job. Our business is still relatively new. It's like a year and a half and it does not make the money to replace my 9-to-5, which is totally fine. Dreams, goals, you know. We do a lot of our work, Alex and I, he's a co-owner, we do a lot of our work on the weekends and after work, or not really before work, but after work. So basically anytime we have time off from work, we work on our small business, which is what I'm going to be doing today and little bits of tomorrow. We have a lot going on in our business right now. So on the to-do list today, okay, this is my planner, my lifeline, my livelihood. I recorded everything I need to do for the small business, which is quite a bit. And to be honest, it's a lot of computer work. We just had a launch yesterday, the day before, and I need to update the website. I need to update Etsy and look at TikTok Shop, all the things. So, and then I also need to prep for our Valentine's Day launch coming soon and like update the website. I'll show you guys. I'm talking too much. But anyway, I have the to-do list all written out and you're gonna see kind of how things are made and behind the scenes stuff. But first things first, I actually need to make a coffee. Not because I want one, I do, but I'm gonna use it as like a prop in one of the videos I have to create today. I'm rambling a lot, but part of my to-do list today is to bulk create TikTok videos for Machismo Designs TikTok. That's like our main platform that we connect with a lot of our customers there. And it's really hard for me to make those TikTok videos throughout the week with said job I just mentioned. So I'm gonna bulk create some today and then schedule them out so that they go up during the week. But in order to do that, I need to make a coffee. And I want to have it as a prop here because I've found that having cute things around my office as I create these videos like actually helps the TikTok algorithm for some reason. And people seem to really respond to cute things even though those are not what my videos are about. But I've learned that and I'll take it. So let's go make a coffee. It's pretty good. Okay, so what you guys just saw me film, I'm trying to create a video that has more feeling than it does have like informational or buy this from our shop or something like that. So that video provided one, a TikTok video for some day of the week, and then two, it's actually a really good B-roll too of like me at my desk doing work. So I can use that for a lot of other videos because this is where like this is the spot everything happens. I do not move from this spot when creating things. So I think it's kind of good that it serves like a two-in-one purpose. I am going to make a mess of this. I think all in all I created 3 videos total And I need to make more than that, obviously, but I need to take a little break. I have so much other stuff to do on the computer. So I'm gonna take a little break doing that instead of making videos, because like I need to be inspired to make videos, or else you can tell that I'm not inspired and that I don't want to do it. Let's pivot, do some other stuff. A ton of more stuff to do. Wait, no, I did that one. Okay, I still have a ton of stuff to do, but I'm reading Kingdom of Ash right now, and if you know what that book is, then you know how intense it is. But anyway, it's the last book of the Throne of Glass series, and I'm literally 100 pages from finishing it. And if you have read Sarah J. Maas, then you know how insane and intense it is to be 100 pages away from the end of the book and the end of the series. And basically all I'm trying to say is I cannot concentrate. I can't think about anything other than my book. And being creative and not like completely focusing on the task doesn't work for me. Like I need my entire brain to be focused for me to actually get anything worthwhile done creativity wise. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go freaking read my book. And yeah, sorry, I'll check back in with you guys later. I might be an emotional train wreck if the book ends badly. We'll see. Okay, my friends, we are doing a thing today that I don't usually do. This is the office where pretty much everything gets done for Machismo Designs, but just kind of in the mood to go to a coffee shop today. And before you say anything, I haven't actually been to a coffee shop like regularly since November. I know, I'm proud of myself. But I'm just like in the mood for it today. I don't want to be in the house, and I have a lot of creative things I need to do. And one thing I've learned about creativity, at least for me, is that it comes and goes. You can't just like summon it. You have it when you have it, and you don't if you don't. But it really helps to be in creative places and like places that inspire you. And for me, that is a coffee shop. So I just need to get packed up, like everything that I need. The worst thing ever is when you get to like a coffee shop and you realize that like you forgot your Apple Pencil or like your iPad is dead. Ask me that how many times that has happened. I'm mostly just gonna be doodling some new designs today. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna put it on like a shirt or a magnetic bookmark yet. I'm really in like a magnetic bookmark kick right now. Or both, you know, you can always do both. So that's what we're doing today. It's gonna be a creative day. And it's just fun because like I work from home, so it gives me an excuse to dress up, feel put together, and go do something fun. Guys, that was an amazing time. Like I had so much fun in there, and I even forgot my headphones, but like it was amazing. I enjoyed just like every minute of that atmosphere, and I think it's because I haven't been in a coffee shop in so long. I kind of forgot what the vibes are like. It kind of reminds me of like if you're like a cozy introverted person like me, it reminds me of the library. Libraries and coffee shops are like my favorite place to do work and just to be creative. And I was killing it. I created a new design for Machismo Designs. I'm still not sure how we're gonna make it into production yet. I'm still working on that. But I drew it out, which is like the longest, most challenging part for me, I think. Because I'm pretty like, I'm kind of a perfectionist with my designs, but I did it, it's done. And then, oh my gosh, I was gonna tell you guys about this before, but because I finished the Throne of Glass series last night, I finished my book, Kingdom of Ash. I was, hang on, there's a person and I feel like she's looking at me. I'm really not good about vlogging in public. Anyway, I finished Kingdom of Ash last night and I'm like in this book hangover, but I was thinking, I was like, what if I just turned the Etsy shop part of our business into like a bookish site? And what if I became a, what is it called, licensed retailer for Sarah J Maas? I have to look into how to do it. I kind of already did. It's really up to like her discretion who gets to be a licensed retailer, but like I kind of want to try that and just create really bookish, really Tog and ACOTAR centered like bookmarks and stickers and stuff. I would just have so much fun with that because I loved that series. It has just this really good place in my heart, and I actually think it was my favorite series. And I'm just like in this mourning period since I finished it, and I'm wanting to create that stuff. So I might start on that later tonight if I have time. But now it's Sunday, like I gotta do the part of myself to like set myself up for the week, set myself up to go back to my 9 to 5, like get groceries. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go to HEB. But this is like, I'm just showing you how I try to balance it all. I can't do like 8 hours every day on the weekend working on my small business as much as I would want to, because like I have a life and I have to do normal things, you know, clean the house, go to the grocery store, that kind of stuff. So I just try to do little spurts as much as I can. So that was 3 hours of just doodling and drawing and enjoying the coffee shop, and I loved it so much. I feel like in every video that I have been in, every clip of this video, my hair has been wet. I have literally just showered. It's fine. So, welcome to the last part of this video. The part that I am most excited for. I had the idea while I was making this video the other day, and I was like, what if we turned this part of the video into a small business Q&A? Because every time I post about my small business, I get so many questions on like, how did you start? What sticker paper are you using? How do I start? Like all these different things. So I put a Q&A up on my Instagram of just like, hey, you guys remind me one more time, what are your Qs? And I will answer them in this video. And I got some back, and then I also compiled a list that like I usually always get. So I have a lot of good questions for you guys that are small business related. So without further ado, let's just get into it. The first one is, how did you get started with your small business? Basically, we've been in business for about 1.5 years. We started September of 2022, and I will never forget because I was recently on TikTok at the time, and my For You page, I don't know even how I got on small business talk, but I was loving it. And it was September, which is like the time all the small businesses put out their Halloween content, and small business Halloween content is superior. I don't care if you don't like Halloween or fall or whatever, it is just superior. Like, I was falling in love with the idea of creating a small business through seeing other people's content at the time. And I just thought to myself, I was like, Brittany, whenever you were younger, like you wanted to be an artist. My grandmother was an artist and she really inspired me. I love Pixar, if you know that about me. And I wanted to work at Pixar whenever I was little. And obviously like things changed and stuff, but I was like, you can still be an artist and sell your artwork and just kind of have fun. Because also at the time this was happening, when my For You page was being blown up, I was working in tech, and you guys pretty much know my whole story with working in tech. I started out like I guess 4 years ago working in tech now, and I absolutely loved it. It was my dream job, and it was really great until it wasn't. And during that time, I think I was mostly just like changing and evolving. And as much as I love tech, a part of me still does. Like I had this huge creative side that was just burning to come out, and I like I had this whole part of me that basically like I wasn't putting to use, and I was getting really bored in my job, just to be very honest. I was just like getting pretty bored of it, and I wanted something new and fresh. And so all of these things hit me kind of at one time, and I was like, why not? Like, why not just start it? Let's just see what happens. Like, it doesn't really cost too much to put stuff on Etsy and see if it sells, or like create an Instagram and start posting pictures of what I create. And that's basically what we did. And I just have fallen in love with the process. If you guys can tell, like all my Instagram lately has been talking about it because it's just so fun, and the business is evolving as Alex and I are evolving and learning, and I just really love this side of the internet, to be honest. So that's how we started. And I guess that kind of correlates with one of the questions on here I saw, and it was, what advice do you have to somebody that wants to start a small business today? And it would be, just start. Like, literally, don't think about it, don't overthink, don't contemplate too much. Like, literally just start and keep going. One of the biggest things I'm learning in life this year, but also is really great for business advice too, is learn to take a break, not to quit. And take a break like whenever you need, just don't ever stop. And I think that's the biggest thing with small businesses is people kind of have this thing of this mindset of like, I have to get really big really fast, or like I have to have like 1 million followers to be successful and stuff. But it's like, no, all this stuff happens over time. And I think if you're really doing what you enjoy and you're putting something, your art out there that you're proud of, you're gonna love it no matter what happens, or if someone else loves it or kind of whatnot. So that would be my biggest advice is, one, just start, and two, don't quit. Like, take breaks, you know, burnout is real, but like, don't quit, just keep going. So yeah, next question, what software do you use? This is probably the most asked question that you guys ask me. Things that I like, if I was starting my small business today, things that I think are worth the investment, an iPad. And you need the iPad and the Apple Pencil because Procreate. I draw everything on Procreate. I actually started my small business just using Canva. Even though I had Procreate, I thought I was like, oh, Canva, like, let's see what we can create. And everything that I created on there just felt really stale. Like, it doesn't look hand-drawn, or there's so many limitations there. But on Procreate, you can draw whatever comes to your mind. And there's still like so many tips and tricks on Procreate that even I don't know, like I still need to invest a lot of time in it, but it is such a powerful tool, and you could literally create anything on there. The other tool, even though I've just passed it, the other tool that I do use is Canva, but I think Canva is really good for, mostly for like our website design. On our Shopify website, the banners and stuff we use, they all come from Canva, and that is purely for simplicity. Like, it will take me 5 minutes to make a banner, where if I made it in Procreate, like I'd probably get too perfectionist with it, and it would probably take me like 2 hours. So I think the biggest tools are iPad, Apple Pencil, Procreate, and Canva. Those are what I use, and I think it is very, very worth the money. What is the hardest part of running your small business? I will tell you, running a small business has many challenges, okay? Like there's a lot, but a lot of it is like my own fault, if you know what I mean. So I run my small business with Alex, but my portion of it is like the creative side. I draw everything, hand letter, update the website, like I'm on the social media trying to promote and like marketing and stuff. So that's a lot of it. But I do also have a normal 9-to-5. Like my small business doesn't make enough money to cover my 9-to-5. That is my goal. Like I have this dream, this reoccurring dream where like I wake up and my phone is just like flooded with like Shopify orders or like TikTok shop orders. Like that would be so happy, and I'm manifesting that. I'm hoping one of these days that will happen. But we're not there yet, and that's okay. You have to enjoy the journey too, and I think that's kind of one of the hardest parts is trying to balance my time between having a 9-to-5 job and running a small business, because it is pretty full on, even if you just do it part-time. And I think too is like managing my dreams and expectations, because I, like I said, have that reoccurring dream, and it is really disappointing to wake up and not see that. But I'm trying to use, instead of like disappointment for that, I'm trying to have that be motivation. Like that's what keeps me going, because I want to see that dream into fruition. So those are the two really challenging things. And then honestly, like outsourcing, that has been something that we've been doing more lately that we haven't done in the past year or anything like that. Up until this point, we've been solely in-house, meaning Alex and I have created absolutely everything by hand. If you have gotten a product from us before, we have printed it out for you, we have cut it for you, our hands are on that thing specifically for you. But now we're outsourcing a little bit, and I think one of the challenges that comes with that is trying to find a manufacturer that you trust, that doesn't really have a minimum order quantity, because that means things can get really expensive really fast. And then also proofs, like getting a proof in, being patient, waiting for that time to approve the proof, and then order the mass quantity, and like 2 weeks to a month later everything comes in, when in reality you wanted it to come in like 3 days ago kind of thing. That has been kind of the hardest part for us so far, is we're so new into the journey of outsourcing, and we've already had some flops with some manufacturers. So it's really like truly staying patient and staying diligent so that your product is exactly what you want it, and like not trying to rush into getting it out for everybody. But then also, okay, I'm trying not to scare you with all these challenges, but like we do face quite a bit of challenges. Another one that has been like coming for me like this past year that I've struggled with so much is trying to get the word out about a product, especially a new product and stuff. Is like we don't have the biggest community right now. Like we've never had a video go viral on any socials, or like just like what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to build our community to have people be really invested in our products like right when they launch. And that's really hard. Something I'm learning is something I still don't quite understand, is like how people build these online communities that are super loyal and invested into whatever you're doing. That is my goal, is to get there. But a problem that we have right now too is I just spend so much time and energy creating these things and making sure that these products like come into us and taking product pictures and stuff, that by the time it comes to actually telling you guys about the products, like I'm exhausted. I'm just like, here's the product. And I feel like I need to do a better job of like drilling it in, like new product launch this Friday. This is really cool. Get interested, get invested. But yeah, hopefully you've seen from everything I just said, like there are quite a few challenges, but it's all kind of a learning and growing process, and this huge like journey of evolution within yourself and like the business owner that you want to be and the small business that you want to have. And I honestly think that's a great thing too, is like as a person, I want challenges that will help me grow and become a better version of myself. And I truly believe that our small business is one of those challenges, because it's quite a bit of responsibility, but it's also super fun. Trying to think, those were the main questions I had from you guys that I pulled, but let me know if you have any more questions for me. Put them what is that thing called? Drop a comment, okay, and I'll either respond to you, or if we have enough, I'll make another like small business Q&A. I think that'd be really fun. So yeah, I'm hoping that this video has encouraged you to kind of go after your dreams, whatever it may be, starting a small business or just starting a side hustle or whatever the heck you want to do. I hope that this was motivational, but also I don't want to sugarcoat it for you guys. Like I'm trying to be very honest with the good, the bad, the ugly, and the things that are just honestly really great. So hopefully you guys like this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.